Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium for the second game of this three-game series against the Detroit Tigers. The Royals were able to get their record over 500 with their win against Detroit last night. They'll look to continue that tonight. The Royals will have their ace on the mound, Brad Keller, who's 2-0 already this season with an ERA of 0.82. And after that unexpected breakout start by Phil Meyer last night, Keller will try to keep the momentum going. As usual, Victor Reyes will lead off the game for the Tigers.
The left fielder, Victor Reyes.
First pitch to Reyes. He bunts. It's right in front of Perez. Dozier coming in to get it. And the throw is not in time, so once again, Reyes tries to bunt. This time it works, and he leads off the game with a single. A perfect bunt. Might have been a better play for Perez than for Dozier to run all the way in from third, not expecting a bunt. Harold Castro will come to the plate. We'll see what Reyes does now that he's on base. Not running on the first pitch, and it's fouled off. The Tigers, after being shut out last night, trying to get something going early in the game here by playing small ball. Castro hasn't shown bunt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses low for ball one. The Royals are right now tied in the AL Central for second with their 5-4 record. The 8-3 Twins are starting to run away with it. 1-1 pitch to Castro. Fouled off for strike two. Reyes showing no signs of running over there at first. One-two pitch to Castro. Misses for ball two, and the count runs even. Keller, if he's pitching from the stretch, likely for the rest of this inning, unless he can get a double play here with Castro. The 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses at an inside pitch for strike three. After allowing a base hit on a bunt, Keller strikes out the next batter he faces.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will come to the plate. Last game Keller pitched was against the Tigers. The Royals won 15-2. Misses inside for ball one. Keller definitely consistent in his first two starts. If he continues that, the Royals will have a 6-4 record and maybe even a firm spot second in the AL Central. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Cabrera. That, of course, depends on what the Indians do today. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike one. Cabrera likely waiting for a strike on that at bat. He's gotten one now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses for ball three. Jonathan Schoop on deck after getting the day off yesterday. And you don't want to face him with a man in scoring position. Of course, Schoop did struggle against Keller, striking out twice. Pick off to first is not in time. 3 balls and 1 strike to Miguel Cabrera. Here's the pitch, and Reyes goes. Cabrera swings and misses. Throw to second is in time. Salvador Perez throws out Victor Reyes trying to steal second, and that bunt turns into nothing. Full count to Cabrera. Keller has a chance to face the minimum here. Grounded foul. Count is still full. Next pitch will be 13 for him. Another payoff pitch. Nope. Misses for ball 4. So he won't face the minimum this inning. He'll have to face Jonathan Schoop. But there won't be a runner in scoring position. And Miguel Cabrera is not a steal threat. So Keller only has to focus on scope. First pitch misses for ball 1. Keller down in the count again. 1-0 pitch. This is hit in the shallow right field. Merrifield going out to get it. He does have it for out number 3, and Keller pitches a scoreless top of the first inning. Merrifield will lead off the bottom of the first. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Matthew Boyd, who's 0 for 2 so far this season, will start for the Tigers. He's sitting at the top of their rotation. So far had a slow start, a 4.50 ERA. So the Royals will face another lefty, but Merrifield will lead off. A righty followed by the switch-hitting Mondesi. First pitch to Merrifield misses low for ball 1. The Tigers, below the Royals in the AL Central, they're currently 4th with a 3-7 record, so a slow start for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses, and the count is even at 1. Of the 5 teams in the AL Central, 3 of them are trying to rebuild. The Royals, Tigers, and White Sox, and they're all at the bottom right now. 1-1 pitch to Merrifield. Misses for ball 2. And the Royals hoping they're on the tail end of that. 2-1 pitch to Merrifield. Misses for ball 3. A lot of talent in the MLB for the Royals right now, as well as a lot of talent in the minors. And the Royals are definitely looking up. It is early in the going, but their bullpen, which was their biggest issue last year, has vastly improved. 3-1 pitch to Merrifield. Misses for ball 4, and the Royals' leadoff man is on to begin the first. Adalberto Mondesi will come to the plate, batting right-handed against the lefty Boyd. Mondesi's average has dropped down to 171. His job right now is to move Merrifield. He tried to do it himself. Merrifield was going, and Mondesi fouled it off. Boyd did a slide step, so he might have been saved by the Mondesi foul ball. The 0-1 pitch is fouled off again. It is 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to Mondesi now. In there for strike 3, and he strikes out on 3 straight pitches. And he's clearly been frustrated of late, especially with umpire calls, but that looked like it was a strike. So the lefty outscored will come to the plate. Mondesi couldn't move Merrifield to the scoring position. First pitch to Gordon. Misses for ball 1. Gordon's been definitely heating up lately. Got himself a double yesterday. Pick off the first isn't in time. Merrifield retreats. He'll stay there. Still 1-0 to Gordon. Another pickoff throw. And again, it's late. Boyd clearly thinking about Merrifield over there at first. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Gordon ahead in the count. 2-0 pitch. Swung and fouled off to the left side. Just to the left side of the third base. Almost hit it. Now the count is 2-1. Here's the pitch. Merrifield is going. Gordon grounds it to the second baseman. DeMerit, and he bobbles it. Throw to first is just in time. Scope at second, excuse me. So out number 2. Gordon able to move Merrifield in the scoring position. And here's Jorge Soler. Merrifield got an RBI yesterday with a ground out with the bases loaded. First pitch to Soler. This is high, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Soler 3 for 9 off Boyd in his career. One-oh pitch. This is for ball 2. Boyd does have an open base. The Dozer is on deck. Dozer is a very dangerous hitter. And he went hitless last night, ending a 8-game hitting streak. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That is fouled off to the right side. 2 balls and 1 strike to Jorge Soler. Two on pitch. This is high for ball 3. Soler way ahead in the count. 3-1 pitch. This is for ball 4, and Boyd has walked both base runners on base this inning. So Hunter Dozier will come to the plate. 2 men on and 2 out. A single could give the Royals an early lead as Boyd is struggling with his command. Now, with an open base, he might have been pitching around Soler a bit there. But like I said, you don't want to face Dozier. That's not much of a better choice. Dozier also had better numbers against Boyd. He's 10 for 17 in his career. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, lined into center field, a base hit. DeMeritt will pick this one up. Merrifield is heading home. The throw is not in time, and the Royals have the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Dozier burns Boyd again. That'll make him 11 and 18, and he has an RBI. Merrifield walks to lead off the inning and later scores, and that's what they pay him to do, get on base and score. Salvador Perez at the plate now. First pitch is hit high to left field. Reyes going back. And a couple feet in front of the track, he stops and makes out number 3, but the Royals manage to get a run. Keller will now be pitching with the lead in the second. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Austin Romine is catching today. He got the day off last night, and Jake Rogers caught for him, so this is his first at-bat of the series. Keller from the windup. Perez heading up inside. In there for strike 1, inside part of the strike zone. So Keller's ahead of Romine. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Good location for Keller. He's ahead of Romine now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses high and outside. Lost control of that slider for ball 1. Keller looking for his 3rd win of the season. A good start. Got to the first inning scoreless, and his team scored for him in the bottom. So he has a lead here in the second. And he strikes out Romine. Good start to the second as he looks to maintain the Royals' lead early in the game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Jordy Mercer will hit for the injured Nico Goodrum, just like last night. Goodrum will likely be out for at least a month. First pitch to Mercer. Fouls it off for strike 1. And as Royals fans, we have experience with Nico Goodrum's injury, a groin strain, the same injury Gordon got in 2015 that sidelined him for a month and a half. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, this is grounded up the middle. Merrifield can't get to it, and that's a base hit for Jordy. So 1 out and a man's on. Brad Keller will have to go back to the stretch. Kristen Stewart will come to the plate, looking to at least move him over. Merrifield was just behind that one. First pitch to Stewart. This is for ball 1. And in a situation like this, with a man on first and one out, you're always looking for that double play. The 1-0. Low pitch gets hit on the ground, but foul. So almost what Keller wanted there. The count draws even at 1-1. Mercer's not going. The pitch misses for ball 2, and Stewart is ahead in the count. Not that low pitch you'd expect, looking for a double play. Missed high. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, high part of the zone again. Counters even at 2. Keller looking to respond from the base hit by striking out the next man he faces. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit into right center field. Starling going back to get it. And he makes the catch. Good play by Starling to get to it. Mercer has to retreat to first, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman.
Chamber Candelario will come to the plate, the 8-hole hitter. And Keller would like to get him so he can start the next inning with the 9-hole hitter for the Tigers. Mercer still stuck on first. First pitch to Candelario is hitting the right field, so they're going back to get this one. And he camps under it. Out number 3. So Keller allows another base runner here in the second, but nothing comes of it again. To the bottom of the second we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Maikel Franco leading off the second inning, the 7-hole hitter. He'll be followed by O'Hearn and Starling. His average is down to 172. First pitch to Franco. His on-base percentage has also been going down as he hasn't been able to draw a walk recently. Like many Royals, he hit a wall during the Mariners series and he hasn't been able to climb out of it yet. The 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. He's down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch by Boyd. In there for strike 3, and he strikes out Franco on 3 straight pitches. He watched strike 3 go by, and Franco's out again. So he is Ryan O'Hearn, who also hit a wall in the Mariners series, but managed to get a double yesterday. But he struggles against lefties, which is why he's hitting below Franco today. Ball 1 to him. Bubba Starling, playing center today, batting after him. Phillips had a great day yesterday off of the righty Nova. That pitch misses for ball 2. Now against the lefty Boyd, Starling playing center. He bats right-handed. The 2-0 pitch to O'Hearn now is grounded to Cabrera, and there's out number 2. So here comes Bubba Starling, looking to extend this inning. Boyd looking for a 1-2-3 here in the second after giving up a run in the first. Starling has 1 hit this season. There's pitch to him. Ball 1. And you think Phillips would get more time than Starling because there's more right-handed pitchers, but so far Starling and Phillips have split time pretty evenly. There's ball 2 to Starling. 2-0 pitch now. Misses high for ball 3, so Starling looking to walk his way on base if he can draw one more ball. Whit Merrifield is waiting on deck. Here's the 3-0. Misses for ball 4. He walks the 9-hole hitter on 4 straight pitches. Doesn't get his 1-2-3 inning. And he'll have to face Whit Merrifield. His 3rd walk of the game already. Only working 1 2/3 innings so far. Then Whit Merrifield scored in the first. He scored because he walked. Crowd getting loud here at Kauffman Stadium. seeing if Whit Merrifield can maybe hit a double to bring in Starling. Here's the first pitch. And he went at that low ball. He's 20 for 39 in his career against Boyd. He's seen a lot of them. 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. So Boyd looking to strike out Merrifield on 3 straight pitches after walking Starling on 4. See how he handles this. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, man on first. Here's the pitch to Merrifield. Missed his way in the dirt for ball 1. Romine had to block it, and Starling is still at first. 1-2 pitch. Misses for ball 2, and the count draws even. Boyd trying to fool Merrifield. Witt showing patience. Draws 2 balls. Boyd not fooling him so far. Count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Misses for ball 3, and the count runs full. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck if Merrifield walks here. Pick off to first is not even close. Starling didn't have much of a lead, so it was easy for him to get back to first. Not sure why Boyd threw over there. Count is full. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on. Merrifield hits this into left. And in shallow left, Mercer makes the catch for out number 3. So Boyd walks another. The Royals can't score Starling. And now go to the 3rd inning. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Merritt will come to the plate, the 9-hole hitter. Keller hoping you get him out and then face the top of the lineup with 1 out already and nobody on. Strike 1 to Demerit. Demerit playing center today. Ron Gardhire giving Cameron Maben the day off. 0-1 pitch. This is for ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Perez wanting this low. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Good spot on the outside edge of the zone. And now here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Keller gets another strikeout, his 3rd. And did exactly what he wanted, getting the 9-hole hitter out. Victor Reyes will now come to the plate with 1 out and nobody on. Here is Victor Reyes. He bunted to get on his first time up. First pitch misses low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He bunted and then was caught stealing in the first. A 1-0 pitch. Swung out, lined into left center field, into the gap for a base hit. Gordon trying to cut it off. Reyes heading for second. The throw by Gordon is not in time. So a man is in scoring position now with 1 out here in the 3rd inning. Harold Castro will come to the plate. Reyes is now 2 for 2 today. He's looking to get something going for his team. The Tigers are only 1 run down. Keller just trying to hang zeros, hoping his team can get a couple more runs on the board. First pitch to Castro is grounded to O'Hearn. It is foul for strike 1. Sure, the Royals would have been happy to take that out. Reyes still at second, though. Ball 1. That would have moved Reyes over to 3rd. But again, I'm sure Keller just would like the second out. 1 ball and 1 strike to Harold Castro, the designated hitter. And here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Keller ahead of Castro. A base hit would likely bring in Reyes. A 1-2 pitch. Misses outside for ball 2. Miguel Cabrera batting after Harold Castro. So Keller, even if he cuts Castro out, is not out of the woods. 2-2 pitch. This is for ball 3 and the count runs full. So Keller, could be a big pitch coming up here. Payoff pitch to Castro. He took a second look at Reyes. This is popped straight up. Right to Dozier. And there's an out number 2, and Reyes can't move over to third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Dozier barely had to move to make that play. And all Keller has to do is get Miguel Cabrera out. Much easier said than done. He walked his first time up. A base hit would tie the game. Reyes has enough speed to score from second. First pitch to Cabrera. In there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch now. Keller ahead of Miggy. And Miggy swings and misses for strike 2. Good pitch by Keller. Oh, 2 to Cabrera. Here's the pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Good eye by Cabrera. Keeping the bat on his shoulder. Count is now 1-2. Keller didn't fool him there. Here's the pitch. Chop foul. Still 1-2. Reyes got a double with 1 out. He has been stuck at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Perez has to pick it up off the ground. Throw to first is in time. Keller pitches a scoreless 3rd inning. Move to the bottom of the 3rd now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Alberto Mondesi struck out his first time up.
Number 27.
Now will lead off the 3rd. Swings and misses way early at that pitch. 3 for 20 in his lifetime versus Boyd. He's behind again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pops it just straight up over home plate. Romine makes the catch in the right-hander's batter's box. And there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4. Alex.
Another failed at bat for Mondesi as he's in a really bad funk recently. And here comes Alex Gordon to the plate, who grounded out his first time up. First pitch to Gordon.
Nope.
Misses for ball 1. Looked like a good spot, but Gordon got the call there. He's ahead of Boyd now. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Jorge Soler is on deck. 2-0 to Gordon. Swung on, grounded, foul. Probably would have been an out had it been a few inches to the left and been fair. Gordon with another chance here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses at that low pitch for strike 2. Boyd looking for the strikeout here, the 2-2 pitch. Gordon chops it to Candelario at 3rd. Throw to first is in time, but only by about a step, as Candelario took a lot of time there. But there's out number 2. Jorge Soler will now bat with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 3rd inning. He walked his first time up. The walk moved Merrifield to second, and then Merrifield scored on a Hunter Dozier single. First pitch to Soler. In there for strike 1. So we'll see if Soler can get something going. 4 homers on the season so far. So a slow start, at least by his standards. The 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2, and that looked like a bad call for Soler, as it was way inside. So now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the left field. Reyes is there. And Matthew Boyd's first 1-2-3 inning here in the 3rd. Callum will go back to work on the 4th, looking to hang another 0. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jonathan Scope will lead off the 4th. 0 for 1 today. He popped out his first time up. That ended the first inning. First pitch to him. Fouls off over the Tigers dugout and into the stands for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Swings and misses for strike two. So Scope was fooled there, something we didn't see a lot when the Royals were at Comerica. 0-2 pitch now to Scope.
No, that's low.
Misses low for ball one. He wasn't fooled that time. Scope manages to extend the at-bat. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off, still 1-2. The 1-2 again. Perez wanting it outside, and that's where it misses. The changeup. Almost in the left-hander's batter's box. The count is even at 2. That pitch misses for ball 3. So Scope was down 0-2. He manages to work the count to 3-2. Keller thinking he could fool him again, and he was wrong. Payoff pitch now to Scope. Misses for ball 4, and Scope walks again, and that's what happens when you try to pitch around him. He doesn't get fooled easily. Keller thought once he had him down 0-2, he could throw him a bunch of balls, and he ended up walking him. So here's Austin Romine. The leadoff man is on first. Keller once again dealing with the leadoff base runner like he did in the first. First pitch to Romine, and there for strike one. So he gets ahead of Romine to start his at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses. Romine fooled for strike two. Now Keller has to go right after him. Hopefully he learned his lesson by walking Scope. Can't pitch around him. Swings and misses for strike three. He did fool him. Romine is out. There's the first out of the fourth inning on 3 straight pitches. Very fooled on that breaking ball. Scope didn't fall for that pitch more than once. That's how he got on first. Romine did. Here's Jordy Mercer, who's 1 for 1 today. This pitch is hit into left field. It is going back, and it is gone. So Jordy Mercer gives the Tigers the lead with 1 swing. He's been a good replacement for Nico Goodrum so far. And Goodrum hurt the Royals on the Tigers opening day. Mercer taking his spot, and the Tigers have the lead. Well, if Keller continues to throw strikes to Scope, then this would tie the game. But since he put Scope on base for free, Mercer is able to give the Tigers the lead, and the Royals are working behind as Keller on the verge of losing his first game if the offense doesn't respond. Now the first pitch to Christian Stewart. Keller pitching with the bases empty again. And there for strike one. Keller ahead of Stewart. The 0-1 pitch. And there for strike two. Looking to strike out a second man this inning. Struck out Romine for the first out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is for ball one. High fastball, Stewart not fooled. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike three. So 2 outs, nobody on here in the fourth inning. Candelario will come to the plate, 2 outs. Keller looking to end this. Doesn't want the damage getting any worse. His team is now 1 run behind instead of 1 run ahead because of 2 mistakes by Brad Keller. A walk to Scope and then a home run to Mercer. Candelario fouled the first pitch off. He's down 0-1. He's over 1 today. Perez wanting it low. Fouled off, strike 2. So Keller ahead of another hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses low for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Candelario. And that slider almost hit him in the shoulder, but it dropped inside for ball 2. And here's the pitch. Misses for ball 3, and he runs the count full on the Tigers' 8-hitter. Travis Demerit, the 9-hole hitter, on deck. Keller gets ahead of another hitter, and then squanders an opportunity to get him out by trying to pitch around him. Payoff pitch is fouled off. Keller's pitch count has now gone way up, too. This next pitch will be 66, and it's something Keller's always struggled with his whole career, his pitch count. This is lined into left field for a base hit, and Candelario will have a double with Gordon way over in left center. Goes it to Mondesi, and Candelario stops at second, so Keller will have to try to get Demerit out to hold the Tigers to 2 this inning. Cal Eldridge, seeing some trouble, decides to go out and talk to his pitcher. And once again, Keller's burned by his own ambitions. He got ahead of Candelario and then threw him so many balls he ran the count full and then had to make a pitch, and Candelario hit it. First pitch to Demerit is fouled off. So he's headed to Demerit, trying to get him out. He'd have to face the top of the 5th inning, top of the Tigers' order. 0-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. He's ahead of another hitter. We'll see how he handles it now that he's been burned twice by being ahead and then getting rid of it. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball 1. Tried to trick him with that changeup. It's been one of his many out pitches, but it hasn't been working this inning. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Keller gives up the lead off a Jordy Mercer home run. The Royals offense needs to go to work for him now. The bottom of the 4th we go. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. For the 4th inning, Brad Keller just gave up the lead off a Jordy Mercer home run. He walked Scope, then got Romine out, then Mercer hit the home run, and the Tigers have the lead. Now the Royals offense will try to respond. Hunter Dozier will lead off this inning. Hunter Dozier has brought in the only RBI in the game for the Royals so far. It'll be his job not to continue the inning now, but to get something started.
Leading up for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter.
He's hit 3 home runs this season. Right now, Soler leads the team with 4. Dozier second with his 3. Be good for the Royals if he could tie him right now. First pitch to him. This is for ball 1. Dozier ahead the count. 1-0 pitch by Boyd. Swings and misses, and a pitch in the same spot for strike 1. So now Boyd pitching with the lead. It's his job to keep the Royals where they are. 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses at that fastball right down the middle. And Dozier is now behind in the count. 1-2. Romine wanting it high. Here's the pitch. Misses high for ball 2. Good eye by Dozier. 2-2 pitch. In there, called strike 3, and Dozier strikes out looking. 3 now for Matt Boyd.
The catcher, number 13.
And Matt Boyd, historically, has been a very good pitcher for the Tigers. He's had some struggles against the Royals. So now we'll try to bat down the hatches and keep the Royals to 1 run. Hopefully win this game. Even the series. Salvador Perez at the plate. He's been ice cold recently. He had about 2.5 very hot games after that massacre in Detroit. and had another good game against Seattle. There's strike 2 to him, and then since then he hasn't been able to hit. The 0-2 pitch to Perez now. Misses low for ball 1. Boyd will give you about 2 pitches after he has you down 0-2 to try to trick you, but after those 2 pitches, if you watch both of them, he'll go right after you. And that's what he did with Dozier to get him out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Perez chops it. Foul for strike 2. The 1-2 again to Perez. Romine sitting up inside, and it misses there, ball 2. So, judging by what we've seen Boyd doing so far today, he'll probably go just right after Perez here. He has the stuff where you can do that. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that circle change missed for ball 3, and the count runs full. Romine wanting this one inside, the payoff pitch. Perez swings and hits it into shallow right. Scope going out to get it. And there's out number 2. Michael Franco will come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. And as much as the Royals have struggled to score runs this year, especially from behind, you have to think this might actually be very little time for them. Even though it's only the 4th inning, it's about to be the 5th. In there for strike 1. The Royals have not won when they've been behind, but 1 game. That was the second one in Chicago after Herrera gave up a 2-run home run to Ryan O'Hearn. Here's the 0-1 to Franco. Misses outside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Franco hits this one into left field, and that'll be out number 3 to Victor Reyes. Reyes will lead off the next inning. Keller will have to stop the Tigers if he wants his team to have a chance. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Reyes is 2 for 2 today. He's doubled and singled. He has not scored. So even though he's gotten on twice against Keller, Keller has kept him where he is. He tries to bunt his way on again. This one's much faster to Dozier. Throw by Dozier is in time for out number 1. And it's been very strange, the arrogance of several teams facing the Royals to even try that. We've seen just about every team do it once. At least once. And before today, it only worked once when Malik Smith did it. Leora Garcia tried it and failed. Victor Reyes has now failed after succeeding his first time up. First pitch to Castro, in there for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. Keller ahead of the second hole hitter for the Tigers.
Nope.
Misses for ball 1.
1-1.
Matheny has put Barlow and Stalmont working in the bullpen. Keller's pitch count continues to rise, 73 in the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch to Castro. Misses for ball 2. Keller now pitching behind in the count. Miguel Cabrera on deck. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Misses for ball 3. Now he's way behind in the count. You don't want to put somebody on for Cabrera. Keller on the verge of getting himself in trouble again like he did last inning. He ended up giving up the lead. 3-1 pitch. Misses for ball 4. So Keller puts another man on. Last time he did that, the Royals lost the lead. And you cannot give up another run in this scenario. Miguel Cabrera at the plate. He is prone to double plays, and Keller should be looking for that here. He's 0 for 1 today. Also has to keep Castro there at first. First pitch to Cabrera. This is outside for ball 1. Castro doesn't have a ton of speed, but if a ball's hit on the ground, you need to get the lead runner. 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 1. Cabrera helped him out, though. That was a good pitch by Keller, but Cabrera swung at a pitch that missed way low. One and one now. Hits this into left field for a base hit. Castro will move into scoring position, and Keller's in trouble. The way the Royals have been hitting, one more run might seal the deal for the Tigers. And on first and second, one out, here's Jonathan Schoop, who walked his last time up and then later scored off a home run. That pitch misses low for ball one. This is what happens when you walk people. A big problem the Royals have had the past 3 years. The 1-0 pitch. That pitch misses high for ball two, and Schoop is ahead again, looking for another walk. Keller really struggling with his command this inning.
He's going.
2-0 pitch. Castro runs. Schoop fouls it off. Probably a hit and run there. That didn't work. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Schoop. Might have gifted Keller a strike there by trying to hit and run. Now here's the 2-1 pitch. In there for strike 2, and finally Keller locates one right where he wants it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Unlike Schoop to be fooled by a pitch like that. But there's 2 outs in the inning now. Keller has 8 strikeouts. Romine will come to the plate now. 2 outs, 2 men on. He's 0 for 2 today. He struck out his last time up.
Nope, that's a ball.
Misses for ball 1. And at this point, it's probably unlikely Keller will come out for the 6th inning. Matheny's been doing a good job at keeping things from spiraling out of control with the starting pitcher. Here's the 1-0 to Romine. Misses for ball 2. Especially if he continues to struggle with his command the way he has been this inning. You definitely don't want to put him back out there and risk another run scoring, if he can get out of this inning in the first place. Romine helps him out. That pitch missed high, and he swung and missed, so the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Line foul. Past the Tigers' third base coach. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 89 pitches for Keller here. 2-2 pitch. Misses for ball 3. Probably not what he wanted to do. Jordy Mercer's on deck. You don't want to face him again, especially with the bases loaded. Count is full to Austin Romine. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. Probably helped him out there. That looked like it would have missed outside. So not Romine still alive, but Keller's still alive here. Another payoff pitch misses for ball 4, and Keller puts another man on base. And really the only troubles he's had today has just come from himself. As he's been struggling all day with his command, he keeps walking people. Mike Matheny not going to let it get any more out of hand. He's going to the bullpen for our first Chevy call to the bullpen. Keller, best case scenario, it's a no decision for him. So Jesse Hahn will make his 5th appearance of the year, and he's really been the workhorse for the Royals out of the bullpen. Of his 4 appearances so far, he has 10 1/3 innings of work. Last time he pitched, he threw 4 scoreless innings. Jordy Mercer, who is 2 for 2 today, he gave the Tigers the lead his last time up with a home run. Will be the first man Hahn faces here in the 5th inning with the bases loaded and 2 outs. He only needs to get this 1 man. Another run would be huge for the Tigers. First pitch to Mercer, he swings and misses for strike 1. There are 3 men on base. 2 of them came off of Keller walks, and like I said while Keller was pitching, that's what happens when you walk people. You put yourself in tough situations. It'll be Jesse Hahn's job to get out of it. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jordy Mercer. Crowd standing for Hahn. The 1-1 pitch. Misses for ball 2, and Mercer finds himself ahead. Definitely don't want to walk somebody at this point. The 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Mondesi is there. Out number 3, and Hahn gets out of it. The Tigers still stuck on 2 runs after all that. Royals need to get to work for Hahn. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Ryan O'Hearn is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. He'll lead off the 5th inning. The Royals need 1 more run. Jesse Hahn is very good at keeping teams from scoring, so hopefully he can continue that. But in the meantime, the Royals need to work for him. First pitch to O'Hearn.
Ball 1.
Misses for ball 1. Boyd has thrown 62 pitches, not incredibly high. A bit high, but not terribly so. That pitch misses for ball 2, and that inside pitch has not been called much today. O'Hearn ahead of the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch by Boyd. In there for strike 1. O'Hearn's seen one now. He has to be ready to swing. The 2-1 pitch. Romine wanting it low. It is low, and O'Hearn was fooled, so strike 2. Boyd trying to strike out O'Hearn to start this inning. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off. The Royals have really struggled when they're behind in the game this year. Here's the 2-2 pitch. O'Hearn hits this one in left field, and it tails foul. And they really needed that one to be fair. So a 2-2 pitch. Boyd will go for the kill, and he gets it. O'Hearn strikes out yet again as the Royals fail to get something going here in the 5th. Bubba Starling, the 9-hole hitter, will bat with nobody on and 1 out. He walked his first time up. He will be followed by Whit Merrifield. First pitch to Starling. Misses low for ball 1. Starling ahead in the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Way early on that. And if he keeps swinging like that, Boyd will have another strikeout victim. 1-1 pitch. Romine wanting it inside, and it misses way inside, almost hitting Starling for ball 2. Now Romine wanting it high. Goes inside. Almost hit him again, but Starling swung at it, helping out Boyd. A big problem for the Royals is swinging at obvious balls like that. The 2-2 pitch. This is hitting the right field. Stewart going to get it. He dives, and it's fair. So Starling is heading for second. Stewart picking it up and right. Now Starling heading for third. Cut off by Scope. And thrown home. So Starling has a triple. He hit that one down the line in right field. Stewart chased after it. He dove and didn't get it. And it was fair. And because he has to chase after it, Starling could take third. Maybe a bad decision by Stewart to dive for that one. Whit Merrifield will now come to the plate with a chance to tie this game. The run 90 feet from home. 0 for 1 today. He walked his first time up. Now Boyd is on the defensive. First pitch to Merrifield. Swung on, lined into right field for a base hit, and Whit Merrifield ties this game. What a way to pick up his team. Jesse Hahn gets out of the inning with the bases loaded without giving up a run. The Royals respond by tying this game for Jesse Hahn. Alberto Mondesi will come to the plate. The Royals still have a chance to do something. Boyd slide steps. Merrifield runs. Throw to second. Is late. Man in scoring position. So now we're going. Merrifield gets his first stolen base on the season, regardless of the fact that Boyd slid step. Man in scoring position for Mondesi. That ball misses inside. Funkhauser and Zimmerman warming up in the Tigers bullpen now. And a single would go a long way for getting Mondesi out of the funk he's been in. Merrifield going again. Pitch misses low. Throw to third. Is late again. Merrifield has stole third, getting back to the form he was in last season, stealing 2 bases, and we've seen that a lot from him. Now Mondesi only has to hit a fly ball. 2-1 pitch. And he goes trying to hit that fly ball, fouls it off to the right side. 2-2 now. The go-ahead run on third. Alberto Mondesi trying to bring him in. The 2-2 pitch swings and misses early. Mondesi striking out yet again. And he's really in a bad way right now. Here's Alex Gordon. That'll be his job to bring in the run if possible. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him. In there for strike one. Would have been a good pitch to hit. He's .429 so far this year with runners in scoring position. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip right into the catcher's glove for strike 2. Already down in the count. That pitch misses for ball 1. Boyd working quickly. A 1-2. Swung on, grounded up the middle for a base hit, and Alex Gordon has given his team the lead. Whit Merrifield steals 2 bases to get the third. Mondesi strikes out, but Gordon picks them up, grounding that one into right center field. Scope couldn't get to it. The Royals have a 1-run lead again. Here's Jorge Soler. Be a little more difficult to keep it going now, but if anyone can do it, it's the Royals power hitter. And the batting champion, the home run champion from last season, he's 0 for 1 today. Ahead in the count 1-0 to Boyd. That pitch misses low for ball 2. This next pitch will be 25 for Boyd in the inning. 86 in the game. This might be the last inning for him. Soler hits this one into the gap in left center field for at least 2 bases. Gordon is heading to third. Reyes picks it up. And Wilson is waving Gordon home. Here's the relay throw. And Gordon scores. What an inning. With 2 outs, Soler doubles in Alex Gordon. It is now 4-2 Royals. And we'll see if Gardenhire is ready to take Boyd out now. Soler, another RBI. Has plenty of those. Boyd's still out there, even though he's facing another dangerous hitter in Hunter Dozier, who already has got a hit off him today and an RBI. First pitch in there for strike 1. Jesse Hahn will come back for the next inning. He has not yet faced 3 batters yet. Even if he did, I'm sure he'd be out there anyway. They'll have a 2-run lead. At least. That pitch misses for ball 1. Three runs scored in the inning so far. Dozier with a chance to bring in another one. Staying level as he normally does. The 1-1 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Dozier heading the count. Next pitch will be 90 for Boyd. Soler takes his lead. The 2-1 pitch. Misses for ball 3. Romine trying to calm down his pitcher. That ship has probably sailed. Salvador Perez on deck. (3-1) now. Romine wanting it high. Dozier flies it out to left field. Rays is there. That'll end in the inning. But the Royals scored 3 to take a 2-4 lead. We'll go to the 6th inning where Jesse Hahn is waiting for the Tigers lineup. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. It's amazing how quickly a game can turn. The Royals went into the bottom of the 5th inning, down 2-1, after Keller gave up a home run and then it was taken out of the game to avoid further damage. They proceed to score 3 runs after O'Hearn strikes out to start the inning. Starling gets a triple off a botched dive by Christian Stewart. Merrifield brings him in. Gordon brings in Merrifield after 2 steals. Soler brings in Gordon. And now it's a completely different ball game after just 1 inning. Barlow and Holland warm up in the Royals bullpen as Hahn goes back to work against Christian Stewart here in the top of the 6th. First pitch misses for ball 1. Hahn looking to keep his hot start to the season going, only giving up 1 run in 10 1/3 inning of work. Pitch is chopped back to him. Pitch it up, throws to first in time. Had to hurry up a little bit with Stewart there, but the leadoff man is gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Chamber Candelario, 1 for 2 today, without step to the plate. Hahn looking to get the bottom of the order down, 1-2-3. Travis Demerit hitting after Candelario. First pitch misses for ball 1. And there you see Holland and Barlow warming up. In case something happens to Hahn, it would be the first for this season if something bad did happen to Hahn. The 1-0 pitch. This is hitting to left field. Gordon going back to get it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And one thing we've seen from Matheny this year, which explains why Barlow and Holland will be warming up so early into Hahn's day, Matheny has been very good at planning ahead. Keeping pitchers warm, keeping them ready to pitch. Just in case something happens to a pitcher, he can make a quick substitution so a bad situation doesn't turn into a terrible situation. And so far it's been working. Even when the Royals lost, it's not usually the bullpen that gives it up. A 1 pitch to Demerit. This is for ball 1, so the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to the 9-hitter for the Tigers. That pitch is in there for strike 2. Hahn ready to end this inning already. He's only just started. Royals looking to win the series by taking the first 2 games. We'll play tomorrow at 12:30. This is on the ground to Merrifield. Throw to first in time. A 1-2-3 inning for Jesse Hahn yet again. To move to the bottom of the 6th. Royals have a 2-4 lead. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Jordan Zimmerman will make his 4th appearance of the season. He's pitched 8 innings so far, a 4.50 ERA. Ron Gardenhire has removed Matt Boyd from the game after he gave up 4 runs. And here's Salvador Perez. Perez is 0 for 2 today. He hits better off of lefties, so it makes sense for Gardenhire to go with the righty Zimmerman to start this inning, and Zimmerman will likely pitch the rest of the game unless something changes in the score. And Zimmerman's very good at holding teams down to no runs, maybe 1 run.
1-1.
So a good guy for Gardenhire to go to. Maybe a little late, though. 1-1 pitch. Misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Perez. Swings and misses for strike 2. Perez not able to see pitches very well right now. He's been fooled a lot. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Romine wanting it inside. And it misses there. Count runs full on Salvador Perez. Payoff pitch. It is hit into center field. And it is caught by Demerit. So a good hit by Perez there, but it just found a glove. Demeritte jogged in to get it. And Michael Franco will come to the plate, and he's also in a bad funk. 0 for 2 today. His on-base percentage still is good at .316. But it's been dropping lately as he hasn't been able to draw many walks. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Schreiber and Soto warming up in the Tigers bullpen. Oh, one pitch to Franco. Hits this one into the gap in left center field, and Franco has himself an extra base hit. Demeritte picks it up off the wall in left center, and Franco is into second standing. So the Royals have a man in scoring position. Franco has his third double on the year. And Ryan O'Hearn, will come to the plate. Bubba Starling moves to the on-deck circle. Another gap shot for the Royals. And a chance to extend this lead, possibly. Ryan O'Hearn now facing a right-handed pitcher. He's much better against them than he is against lefties like Matt Boyd. That pitch is in there for strike one, looked outside. O'Hearn down in the count. He's 0 for 2 today. Zimmerman ahead of O'Hearn. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls it off for strike two. O'Hearn trying to bring in Franco after a double. Want to take every opportunity you can get. Here's the 0-2 to O'Hearn. Misses for ball one. Starling will bat after O'Hearn. If one of them gets on, Whit Merrifield will be at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Misses low for ball two. Count runs even. Zimmerman trying to get tricky here with the Royals first baseman. Two and 2 pitch. Swung on, grounds it into left field for a base hit. Franco had to freeze to avoid getting thrown out if it was fielded. So he'll only be able to go to third. But Bubba Starling will come to the plate after a Ryan O'Hearn single. Puts men on the corners with one out. So here's Bubba Starling. 1 for 1 today. He got a triple. His last time up, that first pitch misses outside, ball one. Walked his first time up, tripled, and then scored his second time up. And all the Royals want here is a single. 1-0 pitch. Misses high for ball two. Zimmerman on the verge of actually extending the Royals' lead instead of stabilizing it. He has Starling and then a tough out at the top of the lineup in Whit Merrifield. 2-0 pitch. Starling fouls that one off to the right side for strike one. So a good pitch by Zimmerman. Starling's rip was not very good. 2-1 pitch now. Misses for ball three. Whit Merrifield on deck. Not much of a grand slam threat. He doesn't hit a lot of home runs. He has one on the season, and that was inside the park at Comerica. 3-1 pitch to Starling is hit into center field. Demeritte going back to get it. He will make the catch, but Franco will tag and score, and the Royals are up 5-2. So they manufacture a run here in the sixth inning to the top of the lineup now. Whit Merrifield will come to the plate. Ryan O'Hearn on base, and Bubba Starling has himself another RBI. Merrifield's average steadily rising. It's up to 244. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch to him is lined into right field for a base hit. Stewart will have to run all the way to corner to get it. Ryan O'Hearn heading for third. Merrifield to second. O'Hearn has been waved around by Wilson. Here's the relay home. And he is safe. 6-2 now, Royals. Merrifield hit that one down the right field line for his second hit of the game and his second RBI. Ryan O'Hearn scoring all the way from first. He doesn't have a lot of speed, but he had enough there. And now here's Alberto Mondesi. Let's see if he can finally get in on the fun. 0 for 3 today. Grounded. Scope will pick it up. Throw to first is in time. Mondesi makes another out. But the Royals score 2 more runs. They have a 6-2 lead going into the 7th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Victor Reyes will lead off the 7th inning. The Royals scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Hahn now working with a 4-run lead. Strike 1 to Victor Reyes. He'll be working with the top of the lineup here. Reyes, Castro, and Cabrera.
1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike to Victor Reyes. Perez wanting this high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Reyes wants to go by, and Hahn is ahead in the count. He's faced 4 men so far, got them all out. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Reyes. And this is fouled off. Now that Hahn has a 4-run lead, he's looking for another win on the season. It would be his 2nd. Keller will get the no decision now. This is grounded up the middle very slowly, so Merrifield has time to get to it, but not enough time to throw it to first for the out, so Reyes is on base for the 3rd time today.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold.
Castro will come to the plate, the designated hitter. Hahn has some room for error, but you never want to give the Tigers too much life. Keller's off the hook for the game. This is hit into left center field for a base hit. Reyes is stopped at second. Mondesi reached out for it, but didn't do much else. He couldn't stop it from getting into the outfield, so now Hahn has given up 2 hits, uncharacteristic of the super reliever for the Royals. Miguel Cabrera will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Now Hahn in some trouble. Usually when he's in trouble, someone else put him there, and then he gets out of it. Now it'll be his own job to get out of it. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the 7th inning, Miguel Cabrera at the plate. First pitch is low for ball 1. You got to understand, if he's careful with Miguel Cabrera here, but you don't want to put him on and load the bases. The 1-0 pitch. Cabrera lines it foul to left field. So 1 ball and 1 strike. A single would bring in Reyes. Cut the Royals lead in half. It'd be 3 runs instead of 4 runs. And it'd be 6-3. 2 balls, 1 strike to Miguel Cabrera. Hahn being very careful with him. Hahn usually doesn't struggle a whole lot with this command. You got to think he's just pitching carefully to the dangerous hitter. The 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses, and Cabrera obviously thinking that was going to be a fastball, and the changeup gets him to swing way too early. 2-2 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3, so the count runs full. Jonathan Schoop on deck. And Schoop would be just as likely to walk in a run as he would be to hit in a run. Payoff pitch to Cabrera. Can't miss here. He doesn't. It's lined to Dozier. Good reaction time for out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
So Jonathan Schoop will come to the plate. Hahn is able to get Cabrera out. Schoop is 0 for 2. Reyes still on second. There's a force anywhere. Strike 1 to Schoop. A ground ball could end the inning if it's in the right place. If it's in the wrong place, the Tigers could have their 3rd run. 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul. It was hit hard, but hit foul. Hahn ahead in the count. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to Merrifield. That's where they wanted it. To Mondesi for an out. And then to O'Hearn for out number 3 in the inning. A double play. Gets Hahn out of a tough spot. He scores yet another 0 to his record. We move to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to the Royals. Alex Gordon singled and brought home a run his last time up. He'll lead off the 7th. Zimmerman still out there, despite the fact that he gave up 2 runs in the 6th. First pitch to Gordon misses for ball 1. So I think that solidifies the fact that Gardenhire will just stick with them unless the offense can do something. Fouled off for strike 1. Count is even to Gordon. He's made an impact today. A 1-1 pitch to him. Hits this one into left center field. Demeritte going after it, and he makes the catch and then follows over for out number 1. Showing good range to get that line drive. Was able to catch it before it hit the ground, and Alex Gordon is out. Here's Jorge Soler, who doubled and brought in an RBI. It was Alex Gordon his last time up. First pitch to him. That pitch hung. Would have been a great one for him to hit, but he watches it, and he's down in the count 0-1. That 12-6 curveball missed for ball 1. Count runs even. We'll see how long the Royals stick with Hahn. That was a pretty bumpy inning for him. Nothing ever came of it, but it's something that Matheny will have to watch, and we'll see what he does in the 8th. 1-1 pitch to Soler, and the bat flies into left field. The ball ends up at the catcher's mitt. Strike 2. Hit into right field, and it's down for a base hit into the corner again, and Stewart has to run it down. Soler heading for second. A throw to the cutoff man Scope. Soler has a double with 1 out here in the 7th. You don't usually see a guy hit for extra bases after he throws the bat away. So good recovery by Soler. He has two doubles on the day now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Kyle Funkhauser will make his second appearance of the series and the season, as Ron Gardenhire seen enough of Zimmerman. Funkhauser pitched 2 innings last night. Now we'll have to deal with Hunter Dozier, a man in scoring position and 1 out. Dozier 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch. Hit into left center field, and this is going deep. Demeritte going back, and it's gone. Hunter Dozier and Jorge Soler are in a power struggle right now. A 2-run home run by Hunter Dozier gives him his 4th of the season, and the Royals are up 8-2. What a day this has been. He really got a good piece of that, heading it to left center field. Perfect timing. Demeritte chased it, but it was just over the wall, landing in the first row. And Funkhauser's first pitch didn't exactly go the way Gardenhire wanted it, but he's still out there. He's got to face 2 more batters before being taken out. Perez hits that one to right field, and Stewart makes the catch for out number 2. So Michael Franco, who doubled his last time up, will come to the plate. Royals starting to run away with this game. Look to take second place in the Central. That pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Franco. Misses for ball 2. Franco maybe trying to help his on-base percentage after it dropped a little bit there. He already has a double today to help it. Now he's ahead in the count 2-0. And he takes that pitch to left field, and that'll be for base hit. Franco Rounding first, heading to second. The throw by Reyes will go to Mercer. Mercer throws it to second. It is late. Probably took way too long to get there. And Franco has his second double of the game. Much like Jorge Soler. So Franco pulls that one to left. And he's getting out of his funk. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 3 today. This is grounded into left center field for a base hit. Not good defensive alignment for the Tigers. Franco heading home. The throw goes to second, and the Royals score their 9th run of the game. So O'Hearn brings in a run of his own here. Getting in on the action. He's 2 for 4 now. And the center of the infield was left wide open. Mercer and Scope were playing so far apart. It was a huge hole, and O'Hearn hit the ball right into the hole. So here's Bubba Starling, 1 for 1 today. He walked, then he tripled, then his last at bat, he got a sacrifice fly, so his average today has only raised. He's 1 for 1. Let's see how well he can maintain that. 0-1 pitch to him. It's that one to right field, but it's tailing foul. Stewart won't have to field that one. No balls, 2 strikes to Starling. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses and strikes out on 3 pitches, so not a good at bat for Starling there, but Hunter Dozier hits a home run this inning. The Royals tack on 3 more. Move to the 8th inning now. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 58.
So Matheny once again taking precautions. Jesse Hahn had a rough inning last time, so he'll go with Scott Barlow to keep the Tigers down. And Hahn did a good job getting out of trouble. But Matheny's been taking no chances this season, and it's been really good to see. So here's Scott Barlow to pitch a clean 8th inning. First pitch misses to Austin Romine. Holland and Kennedy warming up in the Royals bullpen. If we see either of those two, it'll likely be Holland. Kennedy is a setup man for Trevor Rosenthal. That is not a safe situation. And Rosenthal's also pitched the last 2 games, so he could probably use a rest. 2 balls, no strikes to Romine. Here's the pitch. And Romine swung at that one as it was way outside. Talk about helping a guy out. Barlow missed badly on that pitch, but Romine went after it. So now 2 balls, 1 strike. Helping him out again. Barlow yet to throw a strike, but now the count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded to O'Hearn at first. He feels it and makes the out. And Romine is gone to start the 8th inning.
The bat, number 9, shortstop,
Jordy Mercer will come to the plate. All the Tigers' offense today comes from his 2-run home run off of Brad Keller. The Tigers have had chances, but haven't done anything with those chances since then. First pitch to Mercer. Misses for ball 1. Mercer is 2 for 3 today. Perez wanting this. Low and in. Mercer takes this into right field over the jumping O'Hearn's head. And Mercer has another hit today. Man on first and 1 out. Takes that one to right field, and O'Hearn couldn't get to it. He gave everything he got. But he just missed it. So here's Kristen Stewart. First pitch to him. Right down the middle, lined into Mondesi's glove for out number 2. Mondesi showing O'Hearn how it's done there. Another line drive, and Mondesi robbed it. So there, Candelario will come to the plate. 2 outs, 1 man on. A hard hit out last time. See how Barlow responds to 2 line drives. Swings and misses that 2-seam fastball for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Barlow comes set. And here's the pitch. Misses for ball 1. Demeritte at the bottom of the lineup up next. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses high for ball 2. Candelario ahead in the count now. Two 1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Barlow's been ignoring Mercer this whole inning since Mercer got on. Focusing on the hitters, he's 1 strike away. Getting through the 8th inning. And we'll see if he comes back for the 9th. 2-2 pitch. Candelario buzzed a little bit, but didn't swing, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. Barlow strikes out Candelario to end the 8th inning. We'll move to the bottom of the 8th. The Royals up 2-9. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network. Two-hit Witt, leading off the 8th inning. Doubled and singled today. Let's see what he can do in his last at bat of the game, in all likelihood, unless the Royals have a massive inning. First pitch to him misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch misses for ball 2. Meanwhile, in Minnesota, the Twins have beat the Indians, so if the Royals hold on, they will take second place solely in the AL Central, but they won't chase down Minnesota at all. Merrifield grounds this one to Scope at second, and there's out number 1. So Adalberto Mondesi, who's having a really bad day today, will come to the plate with 1 out, nobody on, and even though a single wouldn't do much for the Royals with a 9-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th, it would do a lot for Adalberto Mondesi. Batting left-handed against the righty Funkhauser. First pitch in there for strike 1. Now that doesn't help Mondesi at all. A pitch at his shins called a strike. Now Romine wanting it outside. He misses way outside in the other batter's box for ball 1. Mondesi 0 for 4 so far today. A 1-1 pitch. Misses for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Mondesi's last chance here to get into this game. 2-1 pitch. Grounds that one foul. It is now 2-2. He made a great play in the top of the inning, robbing a line drive from going into left field. 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3, and he goes 0 for 5 today. And this is a day he'll want to forget. He's been having a really rough time ever since the Royals got home, really. So here's Alex Gordon. 1 for 4 today. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. Misses for ball 1. Definitely has to feel worse for Mondesi when you're the only one who hasn't hit. So many Royals today have had a good game, and Mondesi just isn't. It's actually much like the game we saw last week at Comerica when the Royals scored 15 runs. Everyone got into that game except Jorge Soler. This time it's Adalberto Mondesi, and it seems like there's always one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Perez, of course, is joining Mondesi. He hasn't gotten into this game at all, so he's not alone. Gordon hits that one deep to right field. Stewart going back to get it. Can he get it? He can. There's out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Royals there in the 8th, but it's time to finish this game at the top of the 9th. You're listening to the Royals Radio Network.
Leading off for Detroit, the center fielder.
The 9-hole hitter, Travis Demerit, leading off the 9th inning for the Tigers. And they have a long way to go. Only 3 outs to give. Barlow pitching with a 7-run lead in the 9th inning. Strike 1 as Demerit swings that pitch way outside. Demerit hits this one to right field. Schiller came in just a little bit, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. We'll go to the top of the order. Victor Reyes will bat, then Harold Castro. Barlow will help to make quick work of them. It'll probably be Barlow's game to finish. He has a lot of mistakes he can make before it becomes a problem. Reyes is 3 for 4 today. He's been a tough out. Let's see what he can do and what very well may be his last at bat. That pitch misses low for ball 1. Perez wanting this one high. And it's fouled off for strike 1. Count draws even to the Tigers' leadoff man. If anyone gets on, Miguel Cabrera will bat in this inning. That pitch misses high for ball 2. A tying run is a long way away. Reyes lines this one. It bounces. Merrifield picks it up, throws, and to first in the air for out number 2. What a play by Merrifield as that ball was lined past Barlow, hit the ground. Merrifield made the play, arranging to his right, then jumped in the air and made the out at first. Merrifield definitely enjoying his game today. Harold Castro now at the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. He's 1 for 3. That is lined into center field for a single, so Miguel Cabrera will face Scott Barlow in the 9th inning here. It was right there for Castro, and he didn't miss it. He has 2 hits today now, and here's Miguel Cabrera, who's 1 for 3. Looking to keep life for the Tigers here, with a huge deficit. First pitch by Barlow. Bounces and hits Perez. He blocks it, keeps it in front of him, and Castro can't move up. 1 ball, no strikes to Miggy. Cabrera fouls that one off. Into the stands it goes for strike 1. Barlow looking to finish this game. 1-1 pitch to Cabrera. Line foul again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barlow 1 strike away now. Royals looking to win this series. Swung on and missed. Miguel Cabrera is gone. The Royals do win the series by taking the first 2 here against the Tigers. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow at 12:30. Jesse Hahn pitches another good game, gives himself a win. The Royals score 9 runs. This copyrighted telecast is presented on authority of the Kansas City Royals. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Kansas City Royals Baseball Corporation. Our final line score: the Tigers score 2 runs off 10 hits, no errors. The Royals score 9 runs off 12 hits, also no errors. Hahn gets the win, his second. Boyd gets the loss, his third. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. Matt Vasgersen will have the lead call for the game tomorrow. The Royals will go for the sweep. We'll leave you with highlights today. You've been listening to the Royals Radio Network.
For the Tigers, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.